we will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Belgium against Tunisia. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So the two starting lineups. Got things underway. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Mertens. Witsel. Lukaku. Now the pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And back out it comes. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Khazri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Can he put it away? Just a whisker away.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Witsel, De Bruyne, Hazard, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing, no progress. Abdenor plays it over to the other flank, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries a through ball. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that, he needed to deliver a better ball. Hazard on a charge down the left. Lukaku. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Tries to dink it in. Hazard with a delicate ball. De Bruyne. Witsel knocks it towards the front. It's Lukaku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, that's neat. Cuts it back. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Looks like a good ball through. And that is going out for a goal kick. Vertonghen. And it's Hazard. Mertens. Now it's Lukaku. Hazard has it in a wide position, so what next? Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Abdenor, still goalless. Played out to the right. Ferreira Carrasco does well to read it and intercepts. Goalkeeper's ball. And back to base. Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. thrust towards the front line. For Tongan. Ferreira Carrasco takes a look up, looks to slip it through, and he's straight offside. Looks to thread it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Big chance! Courtois blocks it at the expense of a corner. He'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Has a swing at it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Tunisia get it back again. Fired in from distance. Mertens passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Belgium take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
What a save! Terrific reactions! He's got away with one there.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
And the finish! It's a loose ball. Pumps it forwards. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Belgium having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Abdenor tries to get it forward quickly. Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Hazard with the ball through. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Chipped through, floated through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Deftly done.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Spreads it wide. De Bruyne. Azar tries to stroke it through. Azar needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too, that wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Khazri gets it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cuts it out. Alderweireld. Now the pass. Can he finish? No mistake!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
And it's Lukaku. Looks to slip it through. Out wide to the right. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tunisia have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lukaku looking to get on the end of this. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, glorious footwork! Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a through ball. Shots on! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Hits one! Gets it back. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Looks to dink one in. Defender's on the back foot. Pumps it upfield. Mertens tries making a foray down the right. And that's that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of quite an interesting encounter, actually.
That's it for